Please do not listen to them. Anyone who keeps telling you that learning instrument, learning piano is difficult, to me, they are simply your enemy because they want to deprive you from your happiness. This is very, very easy to learn. Very, very easy. Learn it. Buy it. Keep it in your home and thank me later. Let me teach you how to play in few minutes. This is what people take 1 month to teach, but I will show you in few minutes. Stay with me to the end to understand better. This that I'm touching is known as notes, or we call it keys. These ones in white is known as white keys or white notes. These ones you see in black is not black keys. It is known as enharmonic keys. Enharmonic keys. Why is it enharmonic keys? Because it depends on this white to have its name. All these keys depends on the white to have their names. Okay? And looking at these enharmonic keys, you see that it is grouped into twos, threes, twos, threes, twos, threes, twos, threes, twos, threes. Okay? And what is separating the 2 and 3s? 2 white notes, 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 2 white notes. Piano is made up of just 12 keys. I'm telling you, 12 keys, just from here to here. And if you are to look at this keyboard very well, the last key on my extreme left, the last white key, is known as C. Why is it C? It is C because C is defined as the only white note before the 2 black notes. C, the only white note before the 2 black notes. Remember, we name in piano, the namings in piano begins from the left to the right. So C will be the only white note before the 2 black notes. C will be the only white note before the 2 black notes. C will be the only white note before the 2 black notes. Okay? And so, between this C and this C, if you count them, you are supposed to have 12 keys. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is just a repetition of this one. I just press this to close up everything. So this is all that piano is made up of. The rest that you see here is the repetition of this group. And we don't call it group, or we don't call it group of 12 keys. We call it octave. We call it octave. So from this C to this C is an octave. And so the octaves has been expanded on this keyboard to 8 man to play with 2 hands. Okay? To help human beings or to help pianists to be able to blend the right and the left hand. Why are they also expanded? They are expanded so that we can blend the deeper section with the highest section, like the lowest tone with the highest tone. Okay, so when you blend both together, it gives you beautiful melody, beautiful sound, beautiful music. As per this piano, it has 5 octaves, which means if you count from here to here is 1, from here to here is 2, from here to here is 3, from here to here 4, and 5 the other way. I know you can't see. If we do a flashback on this octave I call it 12 tribes. I don't call it 12 keys. Why do I call it 12 tribes? Because each of these keys has its family member. Each of these keys has its family member. And how many family members are there? 7 family members. This one has 7 family members. All of them each has 7 family members. Then I'm going to explain to you what I mean by family members tomorrow. So, talking about this C, let me show you the family members of C only. These are the family members of C. Let's count if they are going to give us 7 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the family members of this key, C. Okay? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So all these keys, as you have heard them, sound almost the same, and in ascending order belongs to this key. Whenever you press like this, it is known as a note. When you hold like this, it is known as chord. When you hold like this, it is known as chord. But this is dual chord, and this is 3 chords. This now, when you hold like this, it can either be a major chord, It can either be a minor chord, it can either be a diminished chord, it can either be an augmented chord. Whenever we press more than 2 keys or 3 keys, okay? Now, what is chord in general? Chord is simply when we pressed more than one note together. When we press more than one note together, it is known as chord, okay? Let me show you something on C major chord. How do you know that this is C major chord? It is C major chord because I am playing on C. Remember I told you C is the first white note before the 2 black notes. How do you derive major chord? How do I know that what I'm holding is major chord? I use one formula known as 4:3, which means when you press C, you count 4 keys and press the second finger. Then you count 3 keys and press the last finger, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And you pressed the third finger. This is major chord. 4:3, which means you do first 4 counts and the last 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay? 4:3. And how do we press it? We don't press like this. We don't press like this. We don't press like this. Okay? It has its way of holding it to ease your ankle and make you play freely. Now, all these fingers have numberings. This my right hand is known as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with my right hand, we hold major chord with 1, 3, and 5. Like this. 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, and 5. So don't bother about the names of the keys I'm touching because I will teach you tomorrow. For now, I want to just mention C because C, let's consider that C is our root key. What is root key? Root key is where the song leader is being sung on, the pitch of your song, the beginning and the end. Okay? So let's hold our 4 chord. So when you hold this 4 chord, we have 4 major directions or 3 directions to go to. It is either you move to the right with the last 2 fingers and you bring it back, then you move to the left with the last 2 fingers and you bring it back. So these are the major direction that we go to. This, you bring it back, then this, and you bring it back. Okay? Let me show you more. In music, there is what we call beats. What is beat? Beat simply means time, timing, seconds, count, in simple terms. Okay, this is in simple terms. I don't want to confuse your head or make everything complicated. What do I mean by time, seconds, or count? Usually we count time in seconds, as in tick, 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 tick. Okay, so every musician, every vocalist, singer, every instrumentalist, every melodist depends on beat to produce sound. Okay, because without beats you cannot produce sound. It will be improper. What is the essence? What is the purpose? Or what is the use of beat? Beat guides or governs you to flow in line. You know, it helps you to be in shape. It keeps you in the same position to follow the rhythm. Therefore, there are so many types of beats, but I want to talk about 4-on-4 beats. We have 2-on-2 beats. We have 4-on-4 and so on and so forth. I want to show you something on 4-on-4 beats. Beat simply means when you press here, you count 4 times. You count 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you move to the next progression to the right, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. When you come back, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you go to the left, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what we mean 4-on-4. It means every position you go to, every step you take, you count 4. Okay, so let's use this 4-on-4 beat to see if we can sing any song. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Oh Lord, my God, how excellent is your name in all the earth. How Having listened, what questions do you have to ask me? If you want me to come up with the names of the rest of those 12 family members, those 12 keys, let me know. If you want to know anything in the piano, as far as voice, setting, or whatever is concerned, let me know. Ask me. Let's ride on. Play this and change lives. Remember, food is for the flesh and music is for the soul.